All right, so we have a really interesting video today. We're going to compare Norwegian and Icelandic. We are going to start off sort of easy with a few sentences, which all have words in common that share the same root. And people who speak other North Germanic languages can, probably pick a lot of this up and play along as well. And then once we do that part, we're going to move to a more challenging part with paragraphs. So before we start, we're just going to do a quick introduction and then we'll jump into it.
My name is Gabriel and I'm from Iceland.
Hi, my name is Henning and I'm from Norway.
Okay, here we go. So I'm going to say it in Icelandic and you're just going to guess what it means. Yeah. Fangelsið langt í burtu.
One more time.
Fangelsið langt í burtu.
Is it something like far over there? Like,
yeah, there's something is far away.
Far away.
Fangelsið.
Fangelsið. Is it a noun?
It's a noun, yeah.
No.
It's not a place you want to be.
Prison.
Yeah. Which in Norwegian is fengsel.
Fengsel.
Yeah. So that's pretty close. Okay. Við elskum lyktina af nautakjöti.
We'll love the smell of something with meat, fresh meat.
Not fresh meat, nautakjöti. It's a kind of meat from a specific animal. Well, it's from an ox.
From an ox.
Yeah, I don't think you would have gotten that because we don't say it doesn't sound similar in Norwegian. Because in Norwegian it's okse.
Yeah.
So it's more similar to the English word than the Icelandic word, which is naut.
Yeah.
Which is just kind of out of the blue.
So the sentence in Norwegian is
Vi elskar lukten av oksekjøtt. Which is við elskum lyktina af nautakjöti. So it's basically the same.
So it basically means like we love the smell of beef, right?
Yeah, we love the smell of beef. This is kind of a hard one, so good luck. Okay. Bóndinn fór til drottningarinnar til að biðja náðun.
Something about went to the queen.
Yeah.
Something like that. Can you read? Can you say it one more time?
Bóndinn fór til drottningarinnar til að biðja náðun.
The child.
Bóndinn.
Or the farmer.
The farmer.
The farmer went to the queen.
Yeah.
Til
að biðja náðun.
To buy. No. To.
It's kind of similar. Biðja.
Yeah. Like the Norwegian word for big. Or.
Oh, right. It sounds very similar. Biðja náðun. I don't know. The náðun word does not mean the same, or it does not sound the same as in Norwegian. So.
Okay. So, the farmer went to the queen to.
Do you want me to say it?
Huh?
Do you want me to say it? Biðja náðun.
Yeah, like I have kind of like clue what biðja means, but I don't know the English word for it.
Yeah. If you say it in Norwegian?
Would be. And then.
The opposite. Kind of.
To sell. Or.
No, he's not offering.
Offering.
He's not offering, but he's
Giving.
No, he's not. He's not giving anything away. He wants to receive something.
Receive.
So he's
Receive. He's
Bithja náðin.
Okay. Okay. I have no clue.
No good. Okay, so Bithja means to ask,
Ask.
as in the Norwegian be.
Oh yeah.
So be, Bithja, almost the same. Náðin in English means pardon.
So
What does that mean in Norwegian?
is it tilgivelse?
Yeah, but it's kind of like forgiveness for his past crimes. So the farmer went to the queen to ask for a pardon.
Okay. It's like the thing with Icelandic. I can like, if I hear like Icelandic sentence, I can like figure out some words here and there. But sometimes it's like enough for me to like get context, but most of the time I don't get the context at all, or what the sentence means.
I'm surprised you got the queen part, because in Icelandic the singular form of queen is drottning. But when you're saying that you're going to the queen, you don't say bóndinn fór til drottning. You say drottningarinnar. Which, if we were to say to an Icelandic drottningarinnar, he would know instantly that that means to the queen.
Oh.
So,
Interesting.
yeah, I wanted to make it kind of hard.
But should we explain, say how the sentence will be in Norwegian?
Ja, bonden reiste til drottningen for å be om tilgivelse. I think tilgivelse is just like, I don't think tilgivelse is used as like a pardon. It's just like asking for forgiveness. I think pardon is a different word, but it means the same.
No. Okay, the sentence is Ræven bor I lag med andre dyr.
Reveren á heima með öðrum dýrum. I think.
It was very similar.
Yeah, it's just because, you know, reverin, we tend to just say in when we're talking about that fox. Á heima, which is kind of throws you off because it's not búr. Með öðrum dýrum, which is just með andre dyr. So it's basically the same.
So the sentence in English, it is the fox lives in a valley together with other animals. The next sentence is Kan du tømme søpla? Det for mye bleier I den.
Getur þú tæmt ruslið? Það eru alltof margar bleiur Í því. Did you get that? Say one more time in Norwegian and I'll say one more time in Icelandic.
Okay. Kan du tømme søpla? Det for mye bleier I den.
Getur þú tæmt ruslið? Það eru alltof margar bleiur Í því. Can you empty the trash? There are too many diapers in it.
Okay, the next Norwegian sentence is Ordet sein skrives med 4 bokstaver.
Okay, sein as in slow or
Late.
late. Okay. Can you hear it one more time?
The word... Nei. Ordet sein skrives med 4 bokstaver.
Okay. Orðið seinn skrifast með 4 bókstöfum.
Yeah, it was very similar.
Yeah. And I might mess that up because almost every single word is changed from its original meaning, so I might just say something completely different, but people understand.
Yes, I would probably understand like 100% what it meant if you said it to me.
Orðið seinn skrifast með 4 bókstöfum. It's basically the same sentence.
It's the same
Yeah,
sentence.
it's the same.
So,
And do you want me to translate it to English just for the audience?
Yeah, the word late is spelled with 4 letters.
Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to move to the more challenging part. And with this, you just try to see how much of it you can figure out. Listen, like read the whole thing once, and Henning's going to try to see how much of it he can pick up. And if you need some hints, ask for hints. You can help each other out. But if it gets too difficult, then you can translate it. But I think you can pick up a good portion of it. So let's start whenever you're ready.
Hér ró og hér friður. Hér gott að setjast niður. Hugsa sína þungu þanka, þar til einhver fer að banka. Þá mál og manna siður, að standa upp og sturta niður.
Okay. I can understand some words here and there. So I think at the beginning it says like here is. Can you repeat the sentence?
We can dissect it one sentence at a time if you want.
Yeah.
Hér ró og hér friður.
Okay, so here is. Was that ró?
Ró.
Is it like calm?
Yeah.
Okay, here is calm and here is peace.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which in Norwegian is?
Her ro og her fred.
Yeah. Which is the same.
It's the same.
Hér gott að setjast niður.
And here it's good to sit down.
Yeah. Which and in Norwegian which is?
Her det godt å sitte ned.
Hugsa sína þungu þanka.
Remember, it's something about thoughts.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you think in
Like heavy thoughts.
Heavy thoughts. The first part, if you consider it as nynorsk, it might be easier. Hugsa sína þungu þanka.
Yeah. And in Norwegian, and I am using Norwegian bookmål in this video. So in Norwegian bookmål it will be husker sine tunge tanker.
Yeah, that's correct. Because we have two different ways of writing. We have the more Danish influenced Norwegian, and then we have the more Icelandic influenced Norwegian.
Yeah, it's like a bookmål is like based on like a Norwegian form of Danish, because we were under Danish rule for like almost 400 years and we wrote in Danish, so we are kind of like creating like a Norwegian version of it. And some people created a new written language based off all the dialects in Norway, and that's a nynorsk or New Norwegian.
Yeah, we call it New Norwegian. So in Icelandic it's hugsa, and in New Norwegian it would be hugsar, which is the same word.
Yeah.
Okay. Þar til einhver fer að banka.
Something to like knock, or like
Yeah.
punch, knock, yeah.
Þar til einhver fer að banka.
It's like to go to someone.
Or banka is not like knock in this sentence, in this meaning. It does not mean to like punch someone. It means to like knock on like an object.
Okay. Can you say it one more time?
Yeah. Þar til einhver fer að banka. Okay, so einhver doesn't mean like the enhver in Norwegian, which means to each one.
Yeah.
It actually means someone.
Oh, yeah.
Why it does that, I don't know. But in Norwegian it would be noen, which does not relate at all. And then also þar til. What do you think that means?
It doesn't mean like going to, or like
Almost going to?
almost. Is it like, because in my dialect we have this word called far. Is it that word?
It depends on what it means.
It means like tro.
Tro.
Eller dra.
Oh, Not really. It's like it's a verb that describes time. So if you think about the previous sentences, and then what happens next.
Then.
Yeah. Almost.
There.
It describes time.
Time.
I don't know if it's a verb or not, but it describes time.
It's time. Okay.
Like blank, someone knocks.
Right. And then someone else. Right.
Because it's peace and quiet, and you're sitting down, you're thinking about your heavy thoughts before something happens.
Suddenly.
Suddenly. Actually, I would think that's good enough. It means until.
Yeah, until.
Which in Norwegian is helt til.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, helt til, thar til. You have the till, but the thar and the here, it doesn't.
It's just like half there.
Yeah, the thar I don't think you would get caught in the thar because I don't think there are any words that mean the same.
No, I would never get that.
Yeah. Okay, second to last. Þá mál og manna siður.
That is Þá. Say it again.
Þá mál og manna siður.
If that is it correct? That is. Or
the is right. The þá. Þá also describes time.
Okay, is it then?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can already see how much closer the new Norwegian is compared to Icelandic, because in New Norwegian you have do, in Icelandic you have þá, and in the traditional Norwegian, Danish version you just have da.
Mm-hmm.
So þá mál og manna siður.
Okay. Then is. No. Does it mean something like language? Or like.
No, but I like where you're thinking.
Because I was thinking about the word mål in Norwegian, which can sometimes be referred as language.
Yeah, because the Icelandic word for language is tungumál.
Okay.
Then it's mál means time, or in this context it means now it's time to, like,
okay,
we're done. It's time. Manna siður means like what does that mean in Norwegian? It's like like when you just behave yourself, like a bullshit. So then it's time, and I would say þá mál og manna siður would translate best to then it's time and polite.
Okay.
Really.
To behave or to be polite.
Yeah, I would. We use the word manna siður kind of in a vague sense. I would say that polite is the most correct word to use.
Okay.
And then it's time and polite að standa upp og sturta niður.
Okay, it's okay then to stand up.
Yeah.
And to something down.
Yeah.
To look down. Or like.
Yeah, everything's correct except for the sturta niður. Sturta does not translate to Norwegian at all.
Okay. So I will not get it.
Sturta can mean a lot of things. Sturta can mean shower, but it can also mean to å tømme.
Okay.
To empty, or to, yeah, when you empty a glass. So sturta niður actually means flush.
Okay.
To flush a toilet.
Yeah.
So the whole, it's like, hér ró, hér friður, here is peace and quiet, hér gott að setjast niður, here it's good to sit down, hugsa sína þungu tanka, think about your heavy thoughts, þá til einhver fyrir að banka, until someone knocks, þá mál og manna siður, then it's time and polite, að standa upp og styrta niður, to stand up and flush the toilet.
Okay.
So it's a poem that actually every single, I would say, parent or person above, like, not teenagers, but when there were no phones, this poem was directly across from the toilet in almost every single Icelandic home. So instead of reading the back of the shampoo bottle, people just read that over and over again.
Okay.
So I would say, if you would say this to any Icelandic person, they would know exactly what you're meaning.
Interesting. Jeg kommer fra Nord-Norge, og etter min mening en av de mest spesielle områdene i Norge. Landsdelen spesiell med sin rik natur, kalde klima og somre der sola aldri går ned. Og vinteren der sola aldri står opp. Men det nordlys som lyser opp himmelen I den mørkeste tida.
Okay. Do you want to say the sentences one by one and I'll just translate?
Yeah.
Because I cannot remember all of that.
Okay. Jeg kommer fra Nord-Norge og etter min mening en av de mest spesielle områdene I Norge.
Jeg fra Norge, som et av 5 mest spennende stødene I Norge.
It was almost the same. It was almost
the same.
Landsdelen spesiell med sin rike natur, kalde klima.
Disse landslutte landsdelen
spesiell med sin rike natur.
Disse landslutte sérstakur med sin rike natur, med sitt I would say ríku náttúruna, which kind of, I don't know if it makes sense in Icelandic. I don't really think we say that nature is rich.
Okay, so I can start at the beginning. Okay, I'm from northern Norway, and it's in my opinion one of the most special areas in Norway. The region is special with its rich nature. Okay, as far as you come.
Yeah. Ríka náttúru, I think, rich nature.
Yeah. Pretty close.
Yeah.
Okay, og somrer der sola aldri går ned.
Og sumra þar sem sólin aldrei fer niður.
Very similar.
It's the same.
The same. Og vinteren der sola aldri står opp.
Og vetrur þar sem sólin aldrei fer upp. I think. Excuse my grammatic mistakes.
Okay. Men der nordlys som lyser opp himmelen I den mørkeste tida.
En þar norðurljós sem lýsa upp himinin I dökkustu stundunum.
Pretty close.
Yeah, I think so.
So the whole sentence in English will be, I come from northern Norway, and it's in my opinion one of the most special areas in Norway. The region is special with its rich nature, cold climate, and the summers when the sun never sets, and the winters when the sun never rises. But there is northern lights that brighten up the sky in the darkest time.
I can also read it in Icelandic fully and unabridged if you want. Ég frá norður Noregi, it's only in Norwegian. Ég frá norður Noregi og það Í og ég vildi meina það að það eitt af þeim mest sérstöku hlutunum Í landshlutunum í Noregi. Þessi hluti landsins sérstakur með sína ríku náttúru, kalda veðurfar og sumra þar sem sólin aldrei fer niður, þar sem sólin aldrei sest, og vetur þar sem sólin aldrei fer upp. Which I think there should be a better word for that. En það eru norðurljós sem lýsa upp himinin í dökkustu stundunum. So it kind of, when you have the whole paragraph in front of you, it kind of changes. I probably said it different now than before because it kind of like, when you see the whole thing in context, it makes you kind of change how to say it because all of the words affect each other.
And if you read this whole paragraph to me in Icelandic, I probably get maybe 60-70% of the whole paragraph, the words.
Yeah.
And then mostly get the meaning.
Yeah, I think you would get the meaning.
I think I would get the meaning, but I don't think I would be able to translate it word by word.
No, if you were to translate it back, then I think we would be in trouble. Yeah, I moved to Norway when I was 8 years old, and I already had a pretty good grasp on English because I used to watch English cartoons. So I took instead of starting 3rd grade, I took a Norwegian course in the school where we only learned Norwegian for 3 days a week, and I could talk English to the teacher, and so I could speak and understand Norwegian after 6 months or something. So after 6 months I was no longer in that course and I could talk to every Norwegian, and then after that I've just been kind of expanding my vocabulary and correcting my mistakes. But it's so similar that the only thing you really have to do is just because you're going from a language that's so complex and with so many grammatical rules to basically just an easier version of that with some exceptions and words that are different. So for me it wasn't that hard, I think.
Yeah. I think also it is I think it's much easier for Icelandic people to learn Norwegian than it is for Norwegians to learn Icelandic.
Yeah. Yeah, I have friends that find Icelandic fascinating and that really want to learn the language, so I send them songs that they can listen to, and they get the pronunciation pretty quick, but because you can pick up on what Icelandics say and kind of get the context, so it's easier for them to understand why. It's much different than kind of learning Spanish, which is a whole another language root. So they're brothers and sisters, Norwegian and Icelandic. It was very fun to just see. Also, just for me to see how close it really is, because the 3 languages that we had in the start all had 2 or 3 words that had the same root, so it was easier for us to kind of see the differences and understand each other.
And I think it also was very interesting for me to hear more Icelandic, to guess the meanings and see how much I can understand. And it was also a little bit surprising also to see how similar it was, because normally when I hear Icelandic on films or TV series, I don't usually get